This is a very, very terrible doll chat. And why this is terrible is because we're mourning something that is dear to us, and it's destroyed. It is now destroyed and terrible. And as you can see by my shirt, I'm wearing it in representation of it, and Robin is holding the doll. And right now, we're a little sad. More than sad. I'm disappointed.
I have no words. But I will find words for this chat.
We'll find deep down words for us.
That are appropriate.
Yeah.
Because the first version of this video has a few beeps in it. But
I know.
we scrapped that.
We were just upset. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, which I recommend don't watch it because don't give it the actual views. We were just so sad about Jem and the Holograms trailer. Like, one thing that we were so looking forward to when I saw, like, even just the little glimpse of the poster was like, oh my gosh, something that I love.
The Jem movie! Finally!
Yeah,
We got G.I. Joe, we got Transformers, we got a million other things that were like boy things, and I get they're more marketable and they can do more things with it than a singing girl group. But we finally were getting our chance, and they made it a crappy CW style show.
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
I agree.
I think CW could have done a better job.
I think so too, yes. You know what? I take it back. CW does a wonderful job with Arrow and the Flash, so I will not
And Legends Tomorrow, not forget.
I stopped watching WB 15 years ago when Buffy was on there. Like, I was like, Buffy, yay, Buffy's done.
So nothing exists to me anymore.
Yeah, I know, CW doesn't exist to me anymore. I mean, it's just really sad to me, like, how they took something that potentially could have been really done well. Could have had something like, I mean, let's be honest here, like, synergy was not even mentioned in the movie.
Yeah, she
It's
was.
Not, oh, was she? Oh, she
There's a
was?
part in the trailer where she goes, "It's Showtime synergy." We don't know what that means. It could just been like a
It's
thing.
not gonna be good.
There was one reviewer, I believe his name is Black Nerd Comedy, who said there's a slight possibility that they're just yanking our chain the whole time, and that's really gonna be a synergy and everything else, and they're just showing us the worst possible trailer ever to not give away spoilers. But I'm sorry, now nobody wants to see that movie, so you have to give a little bit.
Now hold on.
A little bit.
There are people that want to see it, and they happen to be One Direction fans.
All right, my bad.
We're gonna get so much hate from One Direction fans, unfortunately.
They don't even exist anymore, so who cares?
Oh.
Why do I know so much about One Direction?
People were crying about Jem, now they're gonna cry about One Direction after this. But no, I mean, one thing that maybe did, like, sad, like, okay, so maybe they mentioned it briefly, but, like, I mean, it's such a big part, so I mean, like, I'm sorry, Jem has, like, a lot of sci-fi in it because of the synergy aspect, even though people try not to say that it isn't, but it does. And I mean, it makes me sad how, like, that was the only time that I even missed, half the time because I was, like, crying through the trailer, that she even says that. And then also, no mention of the Misfits. I love the Misfits. I could sing the Misfits song right now. Why are they not?
Yeah, it seemed like it was all about
friendship and love, you guys.
Which is okay,
we need to stick together.
But it's done a million times. It's like literally a generic teenage girl movie.
It's like, hey, let's start a girl band. Okay. Oh, the lead singer is going off on her own, leaving us all behind. Oh no. Oh wait, I need my friends.
And one thing that makes me sad is that, like, this movie is, let's be honest here, most people in a teenage age group don't even know who Jem is, which is unfortunate, and you should watch it, by the way. Jem's great. Netflix.
I remember watching it all on VHS tapes.
But let's be honest here, though.
What's that?
There should be focusing Jem onto an age group that is meant for people who grew up in the 80s, because those are the people who grew up with it and who remember it and who know it the best. So why make a film that's geared towards people who are 12 who have no clue who Jem is, and then you're trying to make...
Because they're trying to get that
broaden the audience? Let's be honest here. People who are 12 are not going to go watch this if it was done right. Most people would have been us watching it. People in there, like...
I'm not going to think, wasn't Jem was she wasn't like a teenager, was she?
No,
like,
she was like young adult. She ran a music company.
Okay, that's what I remember. It's been a while, so I'm like refreshing.
It just seemed it was like just generic.
And they just like were like, hey, let's make this cheap budget. Let's go, done. Okay, fine.
Well, it's like.
And they had to put the most generic song ever. Like, you can at least like give like
or have Jem music.
Yeah,
have like Jem is my name. I can't even sing it, but you know what I mean? Like that song.
We're not singers.
Even if you are young and you don't know Jem, you probably know that song from just the TV, information, Google, YouTube, everything.
Pop
like
culture.
like that song is so iconic that there's not even a mention of that song. Like I said, no Misfits. They said the synergy one thing, but who knows what context that's in. And I feel like I just saw the whole movie.
And I feel like they made the group a little too young, just from the appearance. Again, the girls could be maybe older in the film. They didn't say their exact age. The leads, like, you know, she looked young.
They all
like, she looked like she was 12 or 13. I was like, that's a Jerrica. You know, they try to make her look too teeny bop-ish versus, like, I'm maybe like 18 to 22-ish girl, which I feel like they should have maybe geared more toward. Like, again, I know they're trying to gear towards a younger audience, broaden the horizon, but it wasn't vibing with me at all.
It's like, I like how in the trailer they made it seem like they're hiding her real identity, and it's like, oh, you shaved half your head and you dyed it pink. How are you gonna hide your identity if you go out?
She didn't though. If you watch in the trailer, which makes me sad about the hair, Jem has crazy hair. Even though it was 80s themed, they could have still inspired it had it somewhat close to. One thing that they did, they put it in a tight ponytail and they spray painted pink in her hair.
Yeah.
That
I don't know, so it looked like they kind of shaved it.
When is it supposed to be released?
Well, if they did shave it, it was a very bad image that they showed in the trailer of the shaving. If that wasn't even shaved.
This says 2015, I guess. I don't remember an exact date on the trailer.
Well, yeah, the trailer was more like I think it was like a teaser trailer.
So there's a possibility that like sometimes when a movie like they do previews or screen like test groups and it bombs, they'll go back and change it. So the fact that like every person who watches this trailer is like,
have you seen anything positive of it? Raise your hand. Okay, no one in this room is raising their hand.
We've all like
put your hand down.
I've seen comments like beforehand when this was the poster, people were like, oh yay,
the poster looks decent.
Everyone's like, okay, we got this, or like, oh, this looks great, let's do it. Then they came out with that trailer,
we're looking at it right
and then everything went down.
The poster was, well, the coloring, the purples, the pinks, I agree with the poster styling. It took it but modernized it. And then I watched it. That eliminated the poster.
And it just had so much potential. But like I said, there's a possibility that if they see enough people are like not even digging the trailer, they may pull the movie and change it. Which I don't know if it's good or bad. But clearly there's so much. I've never seen a trailer get this much backlash. Like even when like Transformers and G.I. Joe, people are like, it's like looks stupid, but it looks cool because there's effects. I get Jem can't really have exploding robots and cars and whatever, but I've never seen a movie trailer where literally everybody's like, oh my god, this, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god, this. Like literally, like if you just, when I was typing in Jem, it was like movie trailer bomb, da 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 da. Like this is the worst thing that ever happened.
I know. Like we were joking, I was like, there's gonna be that one person who comments on this video and going, it looks good. And if that person has never seen the past of Jem, then I'll be like, okay,
you know what?
Maybe just don't know
Google.
any better.
I mean, just go to YouTube and just look up
Jem
and Holograms like opening, and like straight 80s, best thing ever.
Yeah, and one thing like I did watch like
I'm raising my arms back here, no one can see me.
Like another YouTuber, Tracy Hines and Krista Sparkles and a few others got together and did like a fake like Jem thing. Or no, who was in it then? Tracy Hines.
Tracy Hines' friend.
Star TV.
Carissa Star.
Steam Fairy.
Who does Monster High stuff actually.
And actually, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Like when this movie was first being announced, they did that like collab video because the producers or directors were looking to cast like it was supposed to be like a fan supported movie or something like that. So a bunch of people, not just them, made like these auditions and then they picked normal actresses.
Yeah, I was so looking forward to it.
It was like just a promotion.
Again, it's so much potential. Yeah. Like a lot of YouTubers got together and did videos.
Check out I believe it's on Steam Fairy's YouTube channel, just Jem and the Holograms. Like it's honestly, if I would watch an hour and a half of them just singing, then this trailer.
And weren't they actually singing?
They were actually
singing.
And
they're
playing their
singing.
own instruments.
Yeah.
So I mean, not saying they had to pick like something like that, but I'm saying there's a million infinity possibilities what you could do with Jem, and they chose to make it generic. I don't even know what to call it. Junk.
The trailer was hard for me to watch. I got maybe a third of the way through it, and I watched it at work with my friend. I was like, oh, let's watch the trailer. And then, as a third of the way through it, I was like, yo, man, you gotta turn this off. Yeah. He's like, no, we gotta finish this. I'm like, no, turn it off.
I literally was crying.
It's like you literally could take Jem, the name Jem, out of it, and it'd just be anything.
There is a change.org petition going out for Universal or whoever's making the movie to change the name.
To something else.
Yeah. Good.
They're like,
and then make another movie that is Jem. They should be like, we messed up on this. We've accidentally put the wrong name on it. Wrong name.
It's just another one of Hollywood to go rehash old series and whatnot and just make it terrible.
Destroy it. Yeah, they've destroyed. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of things that have been rebooted very terribly.
But I would still say, even as bad as a lot of them are, there's still
some that have hope.
Something that you're like, okay, the diehard fans are like, all right, and I get you need to bring more the younger audience in. I mean, that's why Transformers is so so popular, and that thing is like just as old as Jem, but because there's a new audience giving it life, not just, diehard 30-some-year-old men.
Watch it, yeah. No, I mean,
yeah.
Even though the
If you ever
Transformers.
watched the first, the G1 Transformer cartoon, that is horrible. It's like, the Transformers can fit in a building at some points. Like, there's no sense to it. But it's like, you just remember that good
it's like
feeling.
a little bit of nostalgia.
Even Jem is ridiculous, too, in the sense,
oh yeah,
things like that.
They sing way too much for normal people. But again, it's a piece of nostalgia and a piece of pop culture history from the 80s. And again, they just took it and was like, hey, and then they stomped all over it.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's go do American Idol,
It does look like American Idol.
which got canceled or it's off now. So
Wait,
The
did?
moment of silence. Oh, no, it has one more season. Why do I know this? Okay.
Robin's like, I didn't know that. I didn't
know
that
too
at all.
much stuff.
Oh,
Things I don't
jeez.
like.
So comment below. I know you've heard us rant all this episode about how we are very upset about the Jem and the Holograms trailer. If you guys want to see us do more upsetting trailer reviews,
Or
let us
upset.
know. Or just obviously we'll continue doing our doll chats about different topics. It's just that this was really relevant to us and it came out this week and we were upset and we just had to talk about it. So
I feel like we could open this doll, take some other random dolls, and just kind of go la 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 and make a better Jem movie. Just saying.
want to see him make a trailer? No, I'm kidding. We're gonna get so many comments make a trailer. So as always, check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Of course, I'll call it the Doll Circle. And make sure to subscribe so you can see all of us, Wells doing amazing things, talk about how we hate this trailer. And then about toy reviews
Talk
and
about
toilets
stuff
and
we
other stuff.
like. We're usually very positive people.
Yeah, no, we are very, I agree
Maybe-
with that.
maybe
This
the
is just
next
a really
trailer-
hard topic for us. So.
maybe the next Jem trailer that comes out will.
Right?
Be
They'll be
good.
like, let's show the good things here.
I was like, oh wait, we got rid of all the negative parts. Here, let's put the good stuff.
So let's all have our fingers crossed. Maybe they'll redo this.
Let's take a moment to pray the movie's really not as bad as we're thinking. Or they'll redo it.
Thanks for watching,
Amen.
you guys. We'll need a prayer after that. Oh, it's